of the hamstring, the top of the thighs. So, sorry, hamstrings got nothing to do with it, unless you want to eat ham. Okay, so you're really utilizing the top, and you're trying to work lengthening the whole top of your torso. So it's a beautiful feeling. Lift and try and actually lengthen out of the pose. So a nice extension into the movement. Beautiful extension into the legs. Hold there for a moment. Breathe into it. It's opening up into the lungs. Beautiful. If I stop saying the word beautiful, that's a butterfly pose, I feel. So we really can butterfly into this movement. Okay, to come out of it, you're going to place your hands down. Place your hands even onto your heels so that you can push into your elbows. Lengthen, so really lengthen up into it. You can feel the same movement and bringing yourself up and working down. So the relief posture from that is your down dog. So just coming out of that, working straight into your Adho Mukha Svanasana, hands down, tuck toes, and working into your down dog. Walk it out. Beautiful extension, pushing into the heels. Just relief, make sure that your feet are parallel to one another. Big stretch. Let's take our right leg up to the ceiling. I want you to open the hips. Now close the hip. And now open the hip. Now close. Now you're going to drop down your left knee and your left foot. And you're going to bring your foot in front. Actually, you'll need that strap and you'll need that block just in case. You're going to place down that foot and you're going to come sitting. So I want you to rest. You have a choice. You can place a block underneath your buttocks, or you can just align your hip bone, your sitting bone, onto your heel. I want you to make sure the knee is above the ankle, so I want this straightened out, okay? We're going to take that strap and place it behind and do some twists. So first is the open twist. I want you to stretch the arms above the head, lift out of the chest, out of the sides of the body, and we're going to twist right over towards the left. Cactus arms, elbow goes in, then hand comes out, you're working straight under, arms to the back. So you can either work with your strap, holding both straps, you just hold the strap, pick it up on either side, or you can interlock your fingers. Now as I'm doing here, this is what I see a lot of people. I want shoulders equal and sitting up nice and straight. So you want to sit up straight, you want to get the shoulders nice, and then you want to still keep twisting. So as you keep turning, you're looking over the back shoulder, you're twisting, looking at how your knee is. So your knee might have moved out. Keep knees parallel, keep the knee above that foot, and open. You can open up with that elbow to pull yourself up and over a little bit more. So we're just perfecting the pose now, literally perfecting that pose. Breathing, opening. Don't let only the shoulders, although they're the levers, do the work. Use the hips, now use the core. Remember that the whole thing happens, the whole the twist happens in the spine. So the spine is doing it, but don't let the shoulders do the work. Because then you look for a shoulder injury. So you want to actually do the twist in the spine, and the levers they're manipulating it. But that's where you're working into it, okay? And then slowly we're coming back. Inhale, lifting up tall. Exhale, we twist over to the closed side. Now as you do that, feel what you're doing with your legs. Because what tends to happen, one goes in, one starts to move out. Keep that same distance. Now once you're there, open up cactus arms. Place the one on. Push the knee into it so it can open you up a little bit more. You can really rotate the spine. Then bring that hand back. Now if you want to, you can place the hand underneath into that little hole. Okay, I haven't moved my feet. Now I'm doing a big twist and twist around. I want to make sure my shoulders. So if my shoulders bunched up here, I need to move away a little bit more. Straighten up the back and look over the back shoulder. Nice deep breath here. Making sure I can feel all my 5 toes on my left foot flat on the floor. If you can't feel the baby toe, you're rounding your foot. Feel all 10 toes on the floor. Lift up tall, look over, and let's come back out. So now you'll feel the difference in that twist to what we've been doing. You've got a complete spinal rotation. Okay, from there, just move your block. We're going to take out our bent leg, you're going to place it in front of you. This time I'm going to lean back slightly, not into splits, but I want your foot flat, and I just want you to work to your maximum, stretching out. So what you'll feel now is different to doing the splits. So if you were doing the splits, you have a slight opening. We're going really square and straight. I'm not asking for the splits, I'm just asking for a stretch forward with that foot flat. So it's a very different movement. Your leg is straight, your hips are square, and you're pushing down with that foot. So it's a big stretch. You can wiggle, you'll feel the difference. There's not a lot of wiggle room here. Not a lot. Stretching it out. Now, you're taking your right foot, you're going to bend it. You want to try and get it as parallel as possible to the front of the mat. So I'm completely parallel. And I want to try and maneuver my hips down and back, making sure the back foot's flat, to work in that I'm straight and aligned. So my foot is completely parallel, my hips are turned. I've done that whole twist again. Twisting up and then working down. So literally my foot is right by my face. And I can feel I have to rotate hips. Coming up, hands down, tuck toes, up into your down dog, stretch it out. Okay, let's take the left foot up to the ceiling, lift up, open those hips. Open, open, close, open, close, and open. Beautiful. Now dropping down the right knee, right foot, bringing the left foot in front. You want to line it up. So you want the foot underneath the knee. Get yourself, the front knee is in line with the C-bone. You can use your block. Placing the buttocks down. You might just want a blanket under there. It depends on how, if your hips are too up to the side, then place something smaller underneath there. See what works for you rather. It is a bit hard for me now that I feel, but okay. Right now it's good. Okay, knee above, that's perfect. Straps ready. Open twist first. We're going to inhale, lift up tall. Lift, lift. Make sure nothing moves. So when I'm lifting, you tend to open. Then I'm going to twist over towards the right. Arms out. I'm going to place my arm in there, but keep pushing that knee into it so nothing moves. Okay, open side first. Then I'm going to bring the hand behind. Bring the arm in front. Now if you want to, you can go under. Even for this side, I should have done it for the other side. You can go under. But I'm going to work my body straight. So I'm not utilizing shoulders, I'm twisting. So see what works better. It might work better from here. Actually the outside twist is better. I get more of a twist. Okay. Working shoulders, opening chest. Don't move the feet, looking at my feet, everything's straight. Shoulders are lifting, looking over. Holding it here. So I'm not trying to clasp my hand. If I clasp my hand too far down, I'm just going to hold it to where it comes to straight and still lift into it. And then release, inhale, lifting up. We're doing the closed twist. I'm turning all the way over. Now I'm going to bring those arms down. I'm really going to utilize that little twist. I'm going to place my arm in, place my arm around. I want to really get inside there. But as I get inside there, I don't want to move anything here. I don't want to push this knee in. So I'm going to place it there and I'm going to slowly work with it. So I'm going to move flatten my core. Make sure that knee is still straight, that foot is still straight. Everything's in line. And then instead of using that shoulder, I'm going to use my core to turn and to twist. So open up. Then look over the back. Nice deep breathing. Lifting up a bit higher. So the higher you lift into it, to give you a better twist. Otherwise you're slumping down into it. So lift up tall. Make sure when you lift up, your knee doesn't fall in. So you'll keep pushing out. Now let's focus on all 10 toes. And slowly out you come. Alright, remove the blocks and the belts. Coming out onto the knee and straighten out your left foot. Bring the knee slightly back and start to point. Now you'll feel the difference. We square hips. So it's a little bit more difficult. Square hips, you'll feel there's not much movement. And you want to keep that foot straight. You don't want to go into the inside. You want to keep it straight. Straight as possibly can go. Because it automatically wants to go in. Okay. Now we're going to slowly work into our pigeon. So you want to focus on getting it nice and straight in line. Parallel with that mat. Rotate the hips, work it. Rotate the hips. Look at your foot, make sure it's straight. Might be out a little bit. There we go. If you need a block under there, work with a block under there. But just be trying to get that leg nice and square. And then you slowly starting to work down. Okay. From there, hands down, you can lift yourself up. I want you to come facing to me, just both feet together. In Baddha Konasana, soles of the feet together. Hold on to them, drop the knees. Sit up nice and tall. So we do a little bit of cat and cow here. So you're going to roll back onto your tailbone, roll back. And then lifting up onto the sitting bones, open the chest. Push the shoulders back, the chest through. And then rolling back. So let's work with our breath. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, rounding down. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. Beautiful. Let's go again. Inhale, up. Oh, yeah. Exhale, down. Last one. Inhale, up. Exhale, down. And come back to the center. Help those knees, lift them up. Let's work onto our backs. Move all the stuff out the way. Beautiful. Holding onto the knees, round the back, come down to the floor. Hold on. Placing down the feet onto the floor, hip distance close to your buttocks. We should do a little lift, a little wedge. So placing the hands down, feet close. Pull the navel in, tilt the pelvis, lifting up. Clasp the hands behind. Work onto your shoulders. Work onto your toes. Just lift up high as you can go. Don't look around. Look up to the ceiling. Work onto the shoulders. Lift, 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 lift. Big stretch, big stretch. Now slowly, you're going to take your hands, palms face up. Come off your shoulders. Drop your heels. Keep that height. Beautiful. Hold it there. Now slowly, one vertebra at a time, from the top moving down, round your back, coming down, pushing your hips towards your heels. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Once you're all the way down, release. Bring your hands clasped behind your head. Drop your knees to the right side. Take your right foot, place on your left foot, left knee. Turn your head over to the left. Place back down, left. Sorry, lift the knees up. Oh, I'm getting confused. Dropping down to your left side. Left foot, right knee, turn your head to the right. And place your left foot down. Release your hands. Bring your knees in. Your back should be flat. Hug at the shins. Let's do a beautiful happy baby. Knees to armpits, flex the feet. Rock and roll. Whee! As you can't roll much, my back's so flat. It's quite weird. And then have a little stretch, whatever direction you want to stretch. Stretch it out. And then slowly you work right leg to the corner, left leg to the corner, palms face up. Get a blanket, get something, make sure you're warm. As you do that, get yourself comfy, close your eyes. A little saying by Mahatma Gandhi: you must be the change you wish to see in the world. May there be peace to the north, peace to the south, peace to the east, peace to the west, peace above, peace below, peace within and peace without, and most importantly, peace with you and your family. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Namaste.